Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Balaram Mahamahotsava ki jai. Shri Radha Manohar ki jai. Shri Radha Madan Mohan ki. Jagannath Baladev Subhadra ki jai. Gopramanandi. Hare Krishna. If you get used to those things. Does he want to do bhajan?
Eastern is better than Western.
Kiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Aarti Shobha Kiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Aarti Shobha Demande mon père. Janavi tatavani Jagamanalobha Kibadakhe nene Tachan Bame Gadadara Nikate Advaita Shini Vasha Chatradhara. Where is he? I can't even hear, bro. Okay, I'll do like this. Kiba Boshi Ache Gorachan Ratna Shimashane Kiba Boshi Ache Gorachan Ratna Shimashane Kiba Boshe Aarti kare na Brahma Adi Deva gane. Aarti kare na Brahma Adi Deva gane. What was that song here, bro? I hear nothing. Wait, I don't hear it. I can't hear it. Deva Kibanara Hari Adi Kori Chamara Dhulaya. Sanjaya Mukunda Bashu Gosha Adi Gaya. Kiva Shankha Baje Ganta Baje Baje Karatala. Kiva Shankha Baje Ganta Baje Baje Karatala. Kiva Shankha Ribo. Madhura Medanga Baje Paramarasala. Madhura Medanga Baje Paramarasala. O Shankha Baje, Ganta Baje, Madhur 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 Baje. Shankha Baje, Ganta Baje, Madhur 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 Baje. Gaurange arotik shobha Jagajana mana lobha Gaurang Gaurange arotik shobha Jagajana mana lobha Gaurange arotik. Oh Jaga Jana Mana Lobha Jaga Jana Mana Lobha. Oh Jaga Jana Mana Lobha Jaga Jana Mana Lobha Jaga Jana Mana Lobha. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Goda Hari Bol. Onita Gol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Goda Hari Bol. Babaho koti chandra jine vadana ujvala ki babaho gala deshe bana mala Kore jhala mala Gala deshe bana mala Kore jhala Gala deshe bana mala Kore jhala mala Gala deshe bana mala Kore jhala Kiba Shiva Shukha Naradha Preme Gada Gada Kiba Shiva Kiba Shiva Shukha Naradha Preme Gada Gada Kiba Shiva Bhakti Vinoda Dikhe Gaura Rashampadha Bhakti Vinoda Dikhe Gaura Rashampadha Ke bajaya Jaya Gaura Chande Aarti ka shobha O Janave Tatavani Jagamana Lobha Janave Tatavani Jagamana Lobha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Bolo Bolo Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Shadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Bolo Bolo. Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare. That was good. Je vais pas jouer avec, right? That's the juke. That's the juke. That's better. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
When it goes fast, then I'll know.
Hare.
Maybe I'll install the monitor over there, I think.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Ram, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Manohar, Radha Manohar Radhe. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Jagannatha, Jagannatha Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Bolanitai Gaur, Haribol, 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 Gaura Haribol. Oh Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Radhe Shyam. Oh Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Radhe Shyam. Oh Jaya Jauji ka Bhaiya, Jaya Krishna Kanaya, Jaya Jauji ka Bhaiya, Jaya Krishna Kanaya. Dauji ka Bhaiya, Jaya Dauji ka Bhaiya, Jaya Krishna Kanaya. Dauji ka Bhaiya, Jaya Krishna Kanaya. Jaya 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 Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Oh Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Premanande.
জয় নীতিলীলা প্রসঙ্গ বিষ্ণুপাদ পরম সুপুরী ব্রাজকাচার্য অষ্টোত্তর শত ভক্তি বেদান্ত স্বামী শ্রীলা প্রভুপাদ কি জয়। জয় নীতিলীলা প্রসঙ্গ বিষ্ণুপাদ পরমংশ পরিব্রাজকাচার্য অষ্টোত্তর শত ভক্তি সিদ্ধান্ত সরস্বতী গোস্বামী মহারাজ শ্রীলা প্রভুপাদ কি জয়। অনন্ত কোটি বৈষ্ণববৃন্দ কি জয়। नाम आचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री श्री मथुरा धाम की जय। श्री श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगामयी की जय। जमुनामयी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। कृष्ण बलराम की जय। बलराम महाजन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदी हरे हरि बोल। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. Glories to Prabhupada. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlad Lad Daine. Hiranyakashipur Bhakshaha. Shilatang khana khalae. Ito nisingho parato nisingho. Yato yato yamitato nisingho. Bahir nisingho, hriday nisingho. Nisingha madin sharanam prapade. Tabo karu kamala bhare nakha. Adbhuta singha. Dolito hiranyakashipu tanu bhringa. Keshabadita narahari rupa. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. অদ্ভুত সিংহ দলিত হিরণ্যকশিপু তনবৃন্দ কেশবধূত রূপ জয় জগদীশ হরে জয় জগদীশ হরে জয় জগদীশ হরে কেশবধৃত নরহরি রূপ জয় জগদীশ হরে জয় জগদীশ হরে জয় জগদীশ হরে জয় জগদীশ হরে জয় নৃসিংহদেব জয় নৃসিংহদেব নৃসিংহদেব জয় নৃসিংহদেব জয় প্রহ্লাদ মহারাজ প্রহ্লাদ মহারাজ জয় প্রহ্লাদ মহারাজ জয় প্রহ্লাদ মহারাজ Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada. नृसिंहदेव भगवान की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय.
Hare Krishna. I don't like that at all, so we'll try this again, shall we? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Balaram ki. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Welcome everybody to our beautiful festival of Lord Balaram's Appearance Day. Bienvenue à tous à ce merveilleux festival de Seigneur Balaram. Shri Balaram ki jai. Before we proceed, it is also the last day of Julan Yatra. So before we proceed with Julan, we're just going to do our general announcements now, the time that the Lord preps himself and that we can remove all the offerings from the altar. We do want to thank our sponsor tonight. So our feast sponsor is our very own newly initiated devotee, Jagdish Prabhu. So please give him a round of applause. Notre commanditaire ce soir. Merci. The cake and flower has been sponsored by an anonymous devotee. He wishes to remain anonymous. Alors, notre commanditaire de gâteaux et fleurs aimerait rester anonyme ce soir, mais on le remercie. Speaking of cake, so as you see, Lord Baladev has very beautiful cakes in front of him, and Lord Balaram is known to love honey. So we want to recreate a honey-style cake. So there are a lot of bees around the honey cake, and the fountain is a fountain of Varuni nectar. So we're recreating all the beautiful nectarine things that Lord Balaram loves. Alors le gâteau qu'on voit, qui a été fait par Hema Mataji et aussi Seva Mataji, on voulait créer un des passe-temps de Seigneur Balaram, un des mets spéciaux de Seigneur Balaram. Balaram adore le miel, alors c'était notre désir de lui offrir du miel sous forme de gâteau. Vous allez voir, il y a plein d'abeilles, il y a des petites abeilles autour du gâteau, et la fontaine que vous voyez qui est crémeuse, c'est une fontaine faite avec du lait et du miel. Et un des nectars favoris de Seigneur Balaram, ça s'appelle Varuni, alors c'est avec du miel. So we recreated all the that sweetness of honey for the pleasure of Lord Balaram. And I want to give a huge thank you to Hema Mataji for bringing this idea to life. So please give her a round of applause. Thank you so much. I want to thank our amazing dedicated team of pujaris who dress the Lord so beautifully. So please thank our amazing Brahmin pujaris who are so talented. They're incredible. So I want to bring your attention to Lord Baladev. So Lord Baladev has a very special weapon on his hands, where he usually has a plow. He's holding something very different tonight. So it was my strong desire. I saw this in Vrindavan, Krishna Balaram. So Balaram is known as the best wrestler across Vrindavan and across Mathura. And there is a special weapon that he uses, exercise tool that he uses, that's called a mudghar, so a wrestling mace. And it's long and it's very like rectangle shape. So as you see, Lord Baladev is holding that wrestling mace, and he's very, very happy to have that wrestling mace. So my sister and I want to contribute a small token to show Lord Balaram our love. So he has it. And if you do not know this pastime, please read the Krishna book. But I fell in love with it in Vrindavan, and I really wanted that to come for our Lord Baladev. And I want to thank my mother, Tulsi Seva Mataji, for going to Vrindavan and bringing this special silver mudghar for the pleasure of Lord Balaram. Alors, en français, comme vous voyez, Seigneur Balaram a un instrument très différent. D'habitude, on le voit avec un mace ou le plow. I don't know how to say this in French. Je ne sais pas comment le dire en français. Mais d'habitude, c'est ces deux instruments. Mais Seigneur Balaram est connu pour étant il est super fort. Et deux, c'est un des meilleurs combatteurs connus sur Vrindavan et autour du monde. Dans l'entier du monde. Alors, c'était un désir que j'avais quand je suis allée à Vrindavan. J'ai vu Seigneur Balaram, Krishna Balaram, avoir un mudghar qui fait partie pour le combat. Alors, ma mère a spécialement fait cela. Alors, Seigneur Balaram, maintenant, Baladev, a ce merveilleux instrument pour son plaisir. Il est très ravi et je suis éternellement fortunée que j'ai pu apporter cela pour lui. So, yeah, Lord Balaram ki jai. So different little things. I do want to thank Mehek, Savina, and Sejuti, along with the guidance of Mother Kritamala, for guiding us to do the decorations. Because yes, last night we got very busy. So thank you so much, Matajis. I do want to thank all the devotees who contributed and made such beautiful offerings. We don't see them anymore, but all the offerings that you brought for the pleasure of Lord Balaram. I want to thank Amala Gopi Mataji for continuously making this effort and organizing and getting our team of amazing dedicated devotees and preparing so many beautiful dishes. This is all Mahaprasad that you will have the pleasure of honoring post-festival. So please give a round of applause to all the devotees who made such sweet offerings. Jai. So, we are in the beautiful month of August. There are many beautiful festivals. We do have the pleasure of having His Grace Gurudas Prabhu, Senior Prabhupada disciple. He will be here momentarily, and he will be giving tonight's class. So when Prabhu comes, we shall give him a grand welcome. Gurudas Prabhu has been with us many times during Srila Prabhupada Festival, and he is here tonight. He has been touring across Canada and Quebec. He's just returning from Quebec and will be with us to give the Lord Balaram's class. So we will greet him with great spontaneity. I completely forgot. The Lord is wearing a very new outfit, all in blue, because Lord Balaram's favorite color is blue, silver, and white. And we want to thank Jeshimati Mataji for sponsoring this beautiful bluish outfit. Please give her a round of applause. So for this coming week, so now it's August 8th, Lord Balaram's appearance day. In exactly 8 days, we will have another grand festival, which is Shri Krishna Janmashtami. Shri Krishna Janmashtami ki jai. So in exactly 8 days, and that is as it is. So after Lord Balaram appeared first, and 8 days after, Lord Krishna appeared next. So next Saturday, August 16th, we invite you all with your friends and family to please come and celebrate with us this joyous occasions from 4 p.m. onwards till 1 o'clock in the morning. We will have kirtan, Aarti, 3 different types of Aarti, and there will be Bharatanatyam performance, different little performance presented by our young children, so we're still in the works for that. And we will have continuous festivities. Because it is a Saturday and we are expecting a large number of crowd, you will see that the event we will try to accommodate as many devotees as we can on that night in safe manners, of course. More to be revealed on the 16th, but prasad will be served as of 9 p.m. on Janmashtami, just to keep a flow of devotees coming in and out of the temple. Alors, dans 8 jours, exact, c'est l'apparition de Seigneur Krishna qui est venu 8 jours après Seigneur Balaram. Alors, le 16 août, on vous invite tous à venir et célébrer avec nous Krishna Janmashtami. Par la suite, le lendemain, le 17 août, c'est l'apparition de Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai! As I was saying in English, so the next day, August 17th, is Srila Prabhupada's Vyas Puja. This is Srila Prabhupada's 129th Vyas Puja. Srila Prabhupada was born in 1896, and now we're approaching 129 years on August 17th. So on that beautiful day, we will have Srila Prabhupada Vyas Puja starting from 10 a.m., going on till 3 p.m. And on that day, especially on this Sunday, Lord Jagannath will have his Snan Yatra during the Sunday Feast program. So Lord Jagannath is preparing himself to go to Ottawa Rath Yatra, and before the Lord proceeds for Rath Yatra, he must have his Snan Yatra. And due to festival dates and all, we want to make sure we can accommodate the Lord's pastime, and the Lord is very merciful, so we shall have we shall have his Snan Yatra on Srila Prabhupada Vyas Puja. So after the Gora Aarti, exceptionally that night, the program will be slightly different. We will have Snan Yatra on the altar. So we invite everybody to please take part in this beautiful occasion. And then followed by that, oh, here's His Grace Gurudas Prabhu. Please give Prabhu a warm welcome. Hare Krishna. Jai. I'm not done. We were just talking about you, Prabhu. So this is His Grace Gurudas Prabhu, senior disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and he is right on time for Julan Yatra and proceeding with the class. After the 17th, we will have Srimati Radharani Radhashtami. Srimati Radharani ki jai! So we'll have Radhashtami on August 31st. Okay, we'll have Julan Yatra now. So Matajis will line up on one side, be offered flower petals, and Prabhus will have flower petals on the next side. You offer once, please swing the Lord very gently, and then each individual can take their turns. And afterwards, we shall resume with some very important announcements regarding Rath Yatra. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe Jai Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe Jai Radha Manohar Radha Manohar Radhe Jai Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe Radhe Jayo Jayo Madhava Daite Radhe Jayo Jayo Madhava Daite Gokulo Toruni Mandala Mohite Gokulo Toruni Mandala Mohite Damodar Roti Bardhana Beshe Hori Niskuta Brinda Bipineshe Damodar Roti Bardhana Beshe Hori Niskuta Brinda Bipineshe Radhe Jai Jai Madhava Daite Vishwanudodhi Navashoshi Lekhe Lolita Shokhi Gunoramita Vishakhe Vishwanudodhi Navashoshi Lekhe ললিতা সখী গুণ রমিতা বিশা রাধে জয় জয় মাধব জয়তে রাধে মাধব জয়তে করুণম করুময় করুণা ভরিতে সনক সনাতন বর্ণিত চরিতে করুণম করুময় করুণা ভরিতে সনক সনাতন বর্ণিত চরিতে রাধে জয় জয় মাধব জয়তে রাধে জয় জয় মাধব জয় হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে রাম হরে রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. জয় রাধা মনোহর, রাধা মনোহর রাধে। জয় রাধে, জয় রাধে, জয় রাধে, জয় শ্রী রাধে, জয় রাধে, জয় রাধে, জয় রাধে, জয় শ্রী রাধে, জয় রাধে, জয় রাধে, জয় রাধে, জয় শ্রী রাধে। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Bolo Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham. Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham. Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham. Pavan Radha Tero Naam, Pavan Shri Vrindavan Dham. Pavan Radha Tero Naam, Pavan Shri Vrindavan. पावन राधा तेरो नाम, पावन श्री वृंदावन धाम. पावन राधा तेरो नाम, पावन श्री वृंदावन धाम. बोलो जय जय राधे, जय जय श्याम, जय जय श्री वृंदावन धाम. जय जय श्री वृंदावन धाम. जय जय राधे, जय जय श्याम, जय जय श्री वृंदावन धाम.
Krishna Balaram.
जय कृष्ण बलराम, जय कृष्ण बलराम, कृष्ण बलराम, जय कृष्ण बलराम. जय कृष्ण बलराम, जय कृष्ण बलराम, कृष्ण बलराम, जय कृष्ण बलराम. जय राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम, जय राधे श्याम. बोल प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल.
Shri Julan Yatra ki jai. Please kindly sit down. Veuillez vous asseoir, s'il vous plaît. We're going to make a big circle. We're going to come this way, facing Prabhu. We shall. I was about to do that. I forgot to do that. Let people sit. Please sit down. There's no prasad before 9 p.m. at least. This is the fun part of the night, is that we get to hear beautiful pastimes of the Lord by His Grace Guru Das Prabhu. And kindly come forward. Don't be shy. Prabhu doesn't bite. Please come. Yeah. I just want to bring them close. Hare Krishna, Matajis and Prabhus. Those who have children, if you are not staying for the class, please kindly bring them in the prasadam hall, because we will have class and I would like complete silence. So the children who are in the side, Hare Krishna. Radhe Shyam. Okay. Okay, good.
Hare Krishna. This is a very special announcement, a very short announcement, but it's very important announcement. We have Rath Yatra. Finally, we are having a Rath Yatra on 6th and 7th of September at Angringar Park. So before the class starts, I would ask you that if anybody like to make some kind of pledges or donations for the Rath Yatra, because we need your support and help for this wonderful event.
Hare Krishna. So today's very auspicious day is Balaram Jayanti. So today is a great day. If you're planning to give something to Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra, make your sankalpa today to the Adi Guru Shri Balaram. Lord Balaram is the reason why we're all here, because he's a manifestation of the Guru Parampara and his divine grace, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. If it wasn't for Srila Prabhupada, we wouldn't have Rath Yatra all across the globe, okay? So September 6th and 7th, today is a good day. Please, I need a few pledges before we start the class. Whoever hasn't given anything for Rath Yatra, today is a wonderful day to make your sankalpa for Lord Jagannath. Anything you can offer for Lord Jagannath will be today, it'll go in your spiritual bank account today. So anybody who feels in their heart, please raise your hand. Whatever you'd like to give for Lord Jagannath today, please make your pledges. Who would like to make the first pledge today for Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra? Yes, Hare Krishna. How much are you pledging? I can't. Loud. Shilarasan, please go to the front desk after to make your pledge. Who else wants somebody from the Prabhu side? We need pledges for Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra. Whoever feels the bottom of your heart, please raise your hand. Whatever you feel like giving to Lord Jagannath, today is the day to do it. Who would like to make a pledge for Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra? Hare Krishna. We're all deeply indebted to you if you can make some donation for Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra. Yes, Hare Krishna. Who else would like to make a pledge for Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra?
201?
Hare Krishna, 201 for Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra. Hare Krishna. Please, today, if you get Lord Balaram's blessing, all the blessings of the Vaishnavas, and you encourage everybody today to make a pledge for Lord Jagannath. Somebody from the Prabhu side, please. Whoever hasn't made a pledge for Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra, I need one pledge from somebody today for Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra. Please, somebody come forward. If you have some desire in your heart to serve Lord Jagannath, today is the day to make that pledge.
Today we got a check from Mr. Govind Patel, $51. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, thank you. Somebody from the Prabhu side, please, whatever you can give, make a pledge for Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra today. And then the class will begin. Hare Krishna. Madan Mohan Prabhu. How much, Prabhu? $101. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Well, thank you all. So we'll begin today's class by His Grace Gurudas Prabhu.
Thank you. Thank you. And you can always see us on Sunday, and we will have more pledges coming up. Thank you, Hare Krishna. So now we have a special class from His Grace Gurudas Prabhu. Yes, just make a very little introduction. Gurudas Prabhu is one of the very first few devotees in San Francisco who joined the Srila Prabhupada's wonderful movement with International Society of Krishna Consciousness. So Prabhupada sent 3 couples to England to start Krishna consciousness in England, Great Britain, and all over Europe. And he was one of them, and he and his wife, Jamuna Devi, Shyam Sundar and his wife, and then of course we have Mukundadas and his wife Janaki. And they all went, before going to England, they came to Montreal and met Prabhupada, and Prabhupada actually trained them and told them how to start. And there, Gurudas Prabhu, and they were very successful, and they also had, the Beatles came, they influenced the Beatles. They had the first Rath Yatra in England, and he worked very hard. And then Gurudas Prabhu came to India, and the Prabhupada gave him a very special task for the construction of the Krishna Balaram temple in Vrindavan. So he worked very hard, and now we can see the beautiful temple in the Krishna Balaram temple, and we have the great ode to Gurudas Prabhu and the team at that time who worked, who gave their life and youth to Srila Prabhupada's wonderful ISKCON movement. So I don't take in much time. So Gurudas Prabhu is going to tell more about his pastimes. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Om Aginatraman Jasya Janajalasa Chaksus Militam Chenya Tasmei Shri Gurave Namaha. We're all here tonight because of Prabhupada. Objectively, scientifically, metaphorically. And I've been telling the pastimes of Srila Prabhupada in 3 sections. Swamiji in San Francisco, the early years, when he was teaching us the basics of Krishna consciousness, like Das and the whole Vedic culture. All the things we have today, he was teaching us then. He was teaching us about Harinam, teaching us about Rath Yatra, teaching us everything, accounting. And so 2 days ago, I was telling about the early days. Swamiji went very humbly. He taught us the basics of Krishna consciousness. And then we came here, and he gave us Brahmin initiation on the way to London. And so tonight I was going to talk about the second part, how we met the Beatles, and the great success story in London, and how we were bold for Krishna in so many ways. However, tomorrow night, I'm going to talk more about that time in England and beloved Mother India, which is the 3rd section, Jagat Guru, where he went to India, we went to India, and the minute I hit India, I felt at home. The first day, we were greeted by a very wealthy man on Marin Drive. We stayed there, 17 of us. And we went to Kalpa Devi in Mumbai. It was not a rich part of town, yet he sent Kailash Saksariya, the wealthy man, sent 2 servants in costume with pictures of Nimbupani. So here we are doing Harinam, and there's 2 servants with Nimbupani. Lemonade, lime juice. Okay. So they thought this is the American style of Harinam, where there's servants and nimbupani. Well, I sent the servants back, but we drank the nimbupani first. Because Prabhupada said you don't know you're invited until you're washing your hands after the meal. He would say things like that. Art means full belly. People who are surviving can't appreciate art, and people who are starving cannot appreciate Krishna consciousness. So feed them. So he was feeding us. So then after the people went home, the servants, we just arrived in India, and I was thinking, when we do Harinam, I want to explain it, mantra, especially in the West. But I was connecting with the culture we came from, Mother India. And so I was talking about the culture, our culture, and I was thinking, Gurudas ji, you're doing a good talk. And I said, are there any questions? And the man says, how much does that watch cost, sir? Welcome to India. You see, it's a world of duality. So it was glorious how our only plan in England was that we want to meet the Beatles. Now, who would do this unless they believed in what they're doing? I wouldn't do it myself, but now we had a belief system. And it's glorious, and we had members of parliament who were advocating so we became very successful. And I'm going to speak about it tomorrow, and the glories of India, Prabhupada in India. But because it's Balaram's appearance day, I thought I should talk about Balaram and Vrindavan. So Vrindavan is in our heart. We're so fortunate that we don't have a vindictive God admonishing us for our sins. We have a playful, mischievous, shape-shifting God, Krishna. And we have two, Radha and Krishna, and this means love, two. Not we become one, but we love two. So as you know, Krishna is all magnificent, but Radharani is the soul of compassion. And if all the qualities of Prabhupada, his compassion is what stood out. He was so kind. Our father figure, he had so many qualities, but his kindness, his forgivingness was so wonderful. Even if he chastised us, he forgave us. And teaching us things. I was in Visakhapatnam, in India. And as you know, people who have been to India, when you're in a temple, you put one shoe on one side of the temple and one shoe on the other. You're shaking your head, you know. Because monkeys or people don't take one shoe, you see. And then Prabhupada was walking by the beach, and I ran after him without taking my shoes, and there were shells and barnacles. And so I was walking like that. And Prabhupada said, "Where are your shoes?" He saw I was walking gingerly. Well, I said, when I'm with you, Prabhupada, I don't feel any pain. And he looked at me like, that's stupid. He didn't say that. But are you still a hippie? He said, there's enough tapasya in the world without giving any more on ourselves unnecessarily. So you see these lessons? 6 people have talked to me recently, grihastas, how to balance their shastra, sadhana, and seva in a busy life. Now, grihastas, not everybody lives in an ashram. So it's difficult many times how to balance this, how to do your rounds. So sometimes 4, 4, 4, 4 is the way to do it. Not 16 rounds at first. And if you're not feeling like you're doing your standard best, don't beat yourself up. Forgive yourself because Krishna will forgive you. Just try, be sincere. Krishna, Radharani will forgive you. But it is special the time when we read and the time when we chant. This is like a child calling out for Krishna, our special time, our quiet time, our healing time. So it's how we resonate with Krishna. Sometimes I sing, sometimes I shout, sometimes I do a different rhythm. The whole idea is to inspire myself with enthusiasm. Prabhupada said enthusiasm is the backbone of Krishna consciousness. And in the Rath car, I always went to Balaram's cart. Because Prabhupada said, in the beginning is the rules and regulations. And then the Raganuga Bhakti, once you have the rules and regulations and the foundation, then the spontaneous, the adventurer, the Nava-Yovana, the ever-fresh Krishna consciousness happens. So this is what happens in our Krishna conscious life. And we become purified. Sometimes unwanted thoughts would come into me in San Francisco, things from the past, and I could talk to Prabhupada. I had access to him. And I said, what is that? I didn't want to think about that. He said, it's the purification process. So this is what's happening. We're becoming purified slowly, slowly, slowly. So the chanting is a confidant, an old friend. It's a counteraction to the busy world. We're so fortunate that we have this oasis and this family, this spiritual family that we have that a lot of people don't have. So with great gratitude, I'm grateful for you all and how you treat me. Das anu das. I mean, this can save the world. When I entered Vrindavan, I could feel Vrindavan. At Kosi Kalan, I could close my eyes on the train, and when I got to Vrindavan, I could feel it. And so the first time I was there for 6 or 7 years to oversee the Krishna Balaram temple. Now I said to Prabhupada, I said, Samarshunda can build, I can't build. He should be in charge. Prabhupada said, no, you and Jamuna. So I was sent there first. I was on the way to Bombay, Mumbai, in the first class compartment. We just got back from Amritsar at a Mayavadi conference. And this man comes to me and says, you were on the stage saying how there's variety in the material, in the spiritual world, but no, we become God, one with God. He said, you see, this spark and the fire are the same. So what we learned is that the quantity, we have the qualities of Krishna, but not the quantity. So I said, we have the qualities, but not the quantity. You can't cook a meal with a spark. You need the fire. He says, no, you don't understand. The thread and the blanket are the same. Chaitra Guru comes surging into my intelligence. So I gave him his thread and took his blanket. And it was very cold. So 20 minutes later, he says, give me my blanket back. I said, I gave you the thread. If you want your blanket, you have to bow down before my spiritual master tomorrow. So then we're on the way to Mumbai, and I'm in the Delhi station. Pani, 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 dude, dude, dude. Samosa, samosa, dude, dude, pani, pani. Cigarettes. Chai, chai, chai. Shukta, shukta, shukta. No. And so a man comes in and talks to Prabhupada in Hindi, and I'm just sitting there. Jamuna took over the kitchen. They didn't want to let her cook for the Guru Maharaj, but she said, if you don't let me cook, I'll jump out to the train. And Malati saying, no, no, no. So they said, okay, you can. So they would bring it to the first class compartment. Prabhupada would take rest. He'd teach me about Kurukshetra. So nice to be with him. So I'm there. Chai, 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 pani, 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 dude, dude, dude. Oh, it's a nice station. And then Prabhupada said, this man says we could start a center in Delhi. Get down and see what you can do. He didn't. He said, get down. Who will you take? So he kicked me out of the nest like a bird. I was already kicked out, but now even more. And we started it, we were very successful in Delhi, but what was really nice that it was closer to Vrindavan. And in 1967, I asked Prabhupada, I read Paramahansa Yogananda's autobiography of Yogi, and the chapter of Vrindavan stood out. All the mystic cities, but the devotion, the bhakti stood out. So then he sent me there to get a palace from a crazy king, Pugly, crazy. Don't believe me, he ended up shooting at a government helicopter, get off my land, and they shot him. The first meeting, he was at a wedding, sitting behind the bride and groom, and he said, this marriage will never work. She's the most ugly bride in the world. What? Did I hear that right? So we were trying to get this. He was a Jat, a warrior, but his province was Govardhan. So you know, as bhaktas, we don't climb on Govardhan Hill. I went around Govardhan. It takes, how many people have gone around Govardhan Hill? So it took, what, 6, 7, 8 hours maybe? It took us 3 days. I'm walking with the king, and then he's back there. I go back. He says, kings don't walk like men. They walk like elephants. So like elephants, we went around Govardhan. He had an army. He had 2 queens. He had a treasurer. He dragged away a pujari on Govardhan Hill because he had pearl beads that he chanted on, and he didn't want to be interrupted. So the pujari, who was Govardhan Puja, interrupted him and said, "Can I have a donation?" And the king got angry and said like that. And the treasurer man gave him 100 rupees. And the king got angry. He said, "I want to give him only 1 rupee." And then the soldiers dragged the pujari away. So these adventures are greater than fiction. The great Krishna adventures. So it wasn't meant to be to get that palace. It was right at the Jamuna River, but it was run down, overrun by bats. It was meant to be the Krishna Balaram temple, but we were trying for it. And because he wanted money from us, and the regular mail broke down, we lost the palace. He sent a julin, gold and silver julin. Achyutananda didn't know and didn't accept the gift. We had to chase the king to apologize. It was a whole adventure. But it was actually meant to be that we got Krishna Balaram temple. But I said to Prabhupada, this is like what happens with Prabhupada. I said, "Prabhupada, we lost the palace with the Maharaja Bharatpur. What if we, now there's a thing called telex. We started the whole movement before telex and fax and phones." So I said, "Prabhupada, we could have telex in every temple of the world so we can communicate." And he said, "Yes, but they just might gossip on it too." You see, he was telling about social media before it even happened. But when I got to pass Akrura Ghat in the Tonga, I was hosted by a Brijbasi woman, Shama Devi, who we had great kirtans with, but she wanted the Krishna Balaram land in Ramanreti. Suddenly she's our enemy. I got her deities out of customs. They thought they were antiques. She fainted in Vipralamba when I left, but now she wanted the same piece of land. Suddenly she's my enemy. You see how things change? So Vrindavan is in our heart. And Krishna is special. And Radharani is special. And Astasaki is special. But Balaram is very special because Balaram is Jagadasvarya. He is Krishna's footstool and shelter at the same time. And he's also, like Krishna, he empowers us. And with Chaitra Guru intelligence, he helps us, as Krishna does. And so, when Krishna and Balaram were young, they played in Vrindavan, but they also protected us from demons like Pralambasurya. We were doing a play in Los Angeles, and the head of the dramatic department, Prajapati, was bigger, heavier than the demon. So the demon started to crumble underneath Balaram, and he grabbed the tapestry by the side of the temple, and it started to come down. And he's going like that, and I looked over at Prabhupada, and he was laughing. He liked the plays. But this one was in Delhi. I was Narada Muni, Mrgai the hunter, and then, so a dog came into the temple, and Tejas said, "Hut, hut." And I said, "No, let's incorporate him into the play. It's about animals." So that's the idea. Things may come our way, but use them for Krishna. Everything. This may happen, that may happen. Instead of getting depressed, somehow or other, know that Balaram will give you the intelligence to empower us. And, well, I'll say that at the end. So now I'm going to read about Balaram. Lord Balaram visits Vrindavan. Lord Balaram became very anxious to see his father and mother in Vrindavan. Therefore, with great enthusiasm, he started on a chariot for Vrindavan. The inhabitants of Vrindavan had been anxious to see Krishna and Balaram for a very long time. When Lord Balaram returned to Vrindavan, all the cowherd boys and gopis had grown up, but still, on his arrival, they all embraced him. And Balaram embraced them in reciprocation. After this, he came before Maharaj Nanda and Yasoda and offered his respectful obeisances in response. Mother Yasoda Nanda Maharaj offered their blessings unto him. They addressed him as Jagadishvarya, or the Lord of the universe who maintains everyone. So Krishna and Balaram maintain everyone. And yet Nanda and Yasoda were put into such difficulties on account of their absence. Feeling this, they embraced Balaram and, seating him on their laps, began their perpetual crying, wetting Balaram with his tears. Lord Balaram then offered his respectful obeisances to the elderly cowherd men and accepted the obeisance of the younger cowherd men. So they were crying, and we cry out for Krishna, please, like a child. And we embrace one another. And I've seen Prabhupada cry when he was thinking of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So they were exchanging love. Thus, according to their different ages and relationships, Lord Balaram exchanged feelings of friendship with them. He shook hands with those who were his equals in age and friendship, and with loud laughing embraced each one of them. After being received, the cowherd men and boys, the gopis, and King Nanda and Yasoda, Lord Balaram sat down, feeling satisfied, and they all surrounded him. First, Lord Balaram inquired from them about their welfare, and then, since they had not seen him for such a long time, they began to ask him different questions. See, this is personalism, not just Hari Bol Prabhu and non-conversations. Find out about your Prabhus. Help one another. That's das anadas. I want your success, you want my success. Then we're all successful. Prabhupada says, do things together, and everyone is glorified. And if there's failure, no one is to blame. So this is what he's encouraging. And we see this behavior in Vrindavan. Crying, loving, asking. So Balaram was asking them different questions. The inhabitants of Vrindavan had sacrificed everything for Krishna, simply being captivated by the lotus eyes of the Lord. Because of their great desire to love Krishna, they were desired anything like elevation. They never desired anything like elevation to the heavenly planets or merging into the effulgence of Brahman to become with the absolute truth. They were not even interested in enjoying a life of opulence, but were satisfied in living a simple life in the village as cowherd boys. They were always absorbed in thoughts of Krishna and did not desire any personal benefits. And they were all so much in love with him that in his absence, their voices faltered when they began to inquire from Balamaji. First, Nanda Maharaj and Yasoda Mai inquired, "My dear Balaram, are our friends like Vasudeva and others in the family doing well? Now you and Krishna are grown-up married men with children. To the happiness of family life, do you sometimes remember your poor father and mother?" Nanda Maharaj and Yasoda Devi. It is a very good news that the most sinful King Kamsa has been killed by you, and that our friends like Vasudeva and the others who had been harassed here now have been relieved. It is also very good news that you and Krishna defeated Jarasandha and Kalyavana, who is now dead, and that you are now living in fortified residence in Dwarka. When the gopis arrived, Lord Balaram glanced over them with loving eyes, being overjoyed. The gopis, who had so long mortified an account of Krishna and Balaram's absence, began to ask about the welfare of the two brothers. They specifically asked Balaram whether Krishna was enjoying his life surrounded by the enlightened women of Dwarkapuri. Does he sometimes remember his father Nanda and his mother Yasoda and the other friends with whom he was so intimately behaved while in Vrindavan? Does Krishna have any plans to come here to see his mother, Yasoda, and does he remember the gopis who are now pitifully bereft of his company? Vipralamba, separation. We feel this with our family. We meet, and then we go, and then we see each other again, and so kind. If only he would come here and accept the garlands we have made, dear Lord Balaram, descendant of Dasarath. You know that we would give up everything for Krishna's friendship. Even in great distress, one cannot give up the connection of family members, but although it may be impossible for others, we give up our fathers, mothers, sisters, and relatives. But then Lord Krishna, without caring a pinch for our renunciation, all of a sudden renounced us and went away. He broke off our intimate relationship with serious consideration and left for a foreign country. But he was so clever and cunning that he manufactured very nice words. My dear gopis, please do not worry. The service you have rendered me is impossible for me to repay. After all, we are women, so how could we disbelieve him? Now you can understand that his sweet words were simply for cheating us. Protesting Krishna's absence from Vrindavan, another gopi said, "My dear Balaramji, we are, of course, village girls, so Krishna could cheat us in that way. But what about the women of Dwarka? Don't think they are as foolish as we are. We village women might be misled by Krishna, but the women in the city of Dwarka are very clever and intelligent. Therefore, I would be surprised if such city women could be misled by Krishna and could believe his words. So, we can see how Krishna played hide and seek with us. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's hiding behind a bush. Sometimes he's acting obnoxious as Abhimanyu before Radharani's mother, pretending he was Abhimanyu, acting obnoxious, then going behind the bush and becoming Krishna again and going up to Radharani's mother. Oh, Krishna, I'm glad you're here. That Abhimanyu was really obnoxious. And we played a trick in London. I was going to tell it tonight. We were very bold. We had a member of parliament who turned out to be a spy, a KGB and CID, better than fiction. He said on House of Commons stationery that our temple was soundproof. So it really wasn't soundproof. And the neighbor said that when we started our kirtan, the sound would go through the wall, and his wife would faint, and his dog would jump up and go, yip, yip, yip. So every time the kirtan started, his wife fainted, and the dog went, yip, yip, yip. So now all the officials are there to zone our temple. And he had the fencing champion attorney, and we had the prime ministers, and all the officials were there. And the temple was made of redwood that Sam Shinda shipped from California. And so all the officials are in the hall, and because Krishna did this shape-shifting, and because Krishna said, you know the story of Yudhisthira who didn't lie, his chariot didn't even touch the ground. Krishna said, Yudhisthira, say that Ashwatthama the elephant's dead. So the enemy's son was Ashwatthama. So Krishna said, Yudhisthira said, Ashwatthama the elephant is dead. Well, when he said elephant, you know the story, Krishna blew the conch shell. Ashwatthama is dead. So if Krishna can be tricky, so could we. Sometimes it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. In our book. So now the door's open, and there's a big window in the door. And so the door's open, and we're doing a rousing kirtan. So it's kartals, door open, door closed, door open, madanga, door closed, door open, Hari Bol, door closed. They said, we can't even hear it in the hall. How can you say it goes into to your apartment and your wife faints and dog goes yip yip? He said, it's a bloody trick. He tries to leave and the doorknob comes off. He claws the door open. He looked like a raccoon caught in the light. 36 sleeping bags fall out. It was zoned for 2 people because George was our guarantor. They said, okay. So those are the kind of bold things we can do for Krishna and Balaram. And what I really like about Balaram is that you know how older brothers, my brother protected me. And so Balaram is protecting Krishna, and he's protecting all of us. Thank you very much. Here's some books if anybody's interested in reading more. This is a photo book I did.
Use the mic. Use the mic.
These are your glasses?
Use the mic.
Oh.
Give me my glasses.
Yeah, this is a photo book I did. Okay, everybody's leaving. Yesterday, everybody left. They were about when the speakers outnumber the audience.
Prasadam was being served, so some people
Sorry?
were very attracted to prasadam, but
Well, that's why I thought.
yeah, but prasadam anytime, they can have its own time.
Well,
Association of Prabhupada,
what do you want to
very
know?
rare.
What do you want to know about it?
There's only one Prabhupada, one day for Brahma.
Well, I was going to do that tonight. Is it true, Prabhupada? I said to Prabhupada, he took me every place. He took me every place. And to the signing of Juhu, to the Vice President of India, to the...
Remember what he said? You're all my children.
Sorry?
He said, you're my sons and daughter.
Yes.
That's who you are.
Yes.
You're a real father.
Yes. My sons and daughters.
You're a real father.
Yeah.
He's here to bring you.
Well, I liked my father, but he was a father figure.
Yes. That's the only reason he appeared here, to bring us back home. He was more merciful than even Prahlad Maharaj.
You can sit here. So I asked Prabhupada, is it,
Talking about Prabhupada, there is no one like Prabhupada.
well, I'm trying to, but you're doing a diatribe. And I asked Prabhupada, is it true when people touch your feet that you have to take on their karma? And he said, yes, that's why I pat them on the head and give it back to them. So yeah, now I'm going to talk more of the story tomorrow. I know you want more, but I feel like a piece.
Never was there a day when he forgot Krishna. Never was a day in
know.
their life when he forgot Krishna. Never.
A moment, not even a moment.
He was a Mahabhagavata Paramahamsa.
No.
Satyavesh Avatar. He was sent here by Lord Nityananda, the Chaitya Guru.
It's true.
Pásame el carrito también, hija.
El jardín no dice eso.
¿Ustedes se quieren ganar un buen regalo en ese